Hello everybody and welcome back to La-Mulana. So last time we beat a bunch of bosses, so now we're gonna explore the concept of the Negaverse. But, like before, Zelpud emailed us saying that we could go to alternate reality ruins, which is only accessible through a certain door and if you beat a boss. So we're gonna go to the first and easy one to access. If I could just, find it. Right, there you are. So Mausoleum of the Giants is my first candidate, and you can't exactly beat all of it the first time because you pretty much need double jump for it, but you can explore a lot of the ruins for it, as I get fisted. But yeah, once you beat a boss for a level, the door unlocks. And then, ice levels. This is pretty much the most miserable level in the world for me just because it's fucking... I don't have double jump yet, the floor is slippery, everything is just fucking miserable. I hate Graveyard of the Giants so much. There are also a lot of dirty tricks in this level, which you'll soon see, but for now, we're just gonna fight these innocuous things that will eventually become the bane of your platforming. So if you ever wondered what happened to Abuto, there he is. He's dead. Died in a common graveyard. Poor guy. Fucking Zelpud, you're in denial, you're bald. Deal with it. That is actually an interesting thing he says. He always knows what you're doing in the La-Mulana ruins. What the hell? Oh. I mentioned before those white things. This isn't Yoshi. When you touch those things, you get hurt and die. And now we meet the other bane of the level, the Ice Wizard. Who's a total douche who will either teleport on you or shoot ice at you at your precise point and fucking ruin your life. The Negaverse is pretty much the hardest thing out there to deal with. Ah, more gemstone puzzles. When we actually get to it, you'll see what these mean, but for now, let's record it. I'm pretty sure it's blue sapphire. I don't know why that word is deleted out of all of the text. So yeah, if you don't like ice levels whatsoever, you're not gonna enjoy this one. This is pretty much every trope of the ice level come to wreck your shit. That's actually a clue I don't remember. Huh. So being as this is an ice level, there's a lot of ice glaciers. And since this is La-Mulana and we're in ice ruins, odds are something's gonna happen to ice. Like that. But yeah, for the first Negaverse, this place is pretty run-of-the-mill. Just a lot more devious puzzles. Also, the bats are different. In regular levels, the bats look like normal bats, but in this place, they're flying eyeballs. Now, I tried a while to get to this weird-looking wall over here, but it's just not possible without the double jump. A lot of things in the Negaverse just aren't possible without the double jump. It's so annoying. And now we will behold the fucking misery of ice levels. They place a lot of enemies in certain areas where if you just walk in casually, you're gonna bump into them, get hurt, because you can't brake in time, and then die. Well, not die, just have to redo the room like 8 times. Luckily, in this room specifically, the enemies don't respawn, so you're pretty fine once you ever get to kill them. But this wizard is a total cockmonger. Like that. Fuck. And then this happens again. See what I mean about the ice breaks? It's awful. Got him. Now for the first time this happens, this is easy to do because instead of just going through the room, you could just eventually hop up here and then axe him. Sometimes, there you go. But once you actually solve this puzzle, this room becomes a lot more irritating. Tojin. Another delayed puzzle. We won't be seeing this for a while, but when you see it, you'll know. More ruining of the ice. This puzzle isn't vital, but it opens up another exit, which is fairly convenient. However, we can't go up there. We need some kind of pear-like object. Oh, this is great. I love ice levels and their evil shit. Now this shop is fun. I like this guy. Weights are apparently fake, but the cheap shield, the 100% guaranteed silver shield, yeah. This guy's basically a liar. There's a tablet literally in the next room that says it. But, you know, I just like how the shopkeeper just outright lies to you. It's so fantastic. Ooh, good landing. I don't know what exactly these floaty things are, but man, they are annoying just because they could take a hit. Now this is kind of cool. We see a steaming thing here, which is implying that the area is hot, but when we go here, our health starts to drain, which is unfortunate. But we also notice that there's ice right above this very hot area, so if we just kind of take our dagger and, you know, break the ice, we have a hot spring in the Negaverse, and we can heal whenever we want, but we have to. This is the only place where there's a healing area in the dungeon. It's great, but man, I hate having to go here. It's better to just go to the surface for your stuff. It might have been cool if every level in the Negaverse had a hot spring, but oh well. Money can't buy the real thing. So don't buy that silver shield. Did I ever tell you that I hate ice levels? Oh boy, do I hate ice levels. Now you see in this room, there's an area we can't access that looks like an item. Meeting of animal. Oh yeah, it's just basic biology lessons. But yeah, you see a room, part of the room that you can't enter. And we don't have the map yet, but there's a room up there, well above that. We've only gone down technically down one room and left one room. So if we go back up, you'll see something interesting. So long as we kill Fatty first. Oh yeah, watch out for giants in the areas, because their legs are considered collision detection. Now if you go here, you'll notice a part of the floor on the bottom looks really suspicious. Like it's not even a floor, it's possibly a secret exit. It's so hard to fake that. But by solving that mystery, you get the real silver shield. That's right, the shopkeeper was lying. Bam! Silver shield. This is a great item because it blocks a lot of projectiles. And this is the first level in the game where we start seeing a lot more enemies with projectiles, like the turtles we just killed. You'll see why I get the shield in a minute, but it's just so fantastic. Also, I didn't get the shield for the boss fight, but this shield can actively block L-Max exploding fireballs, which is very cool. It's such a good utility to have. Also, I get bored whenever I go into hot springs, and I just switch the shield on and off, because I love that sound. But really, this is the only sub-weapon I use, mainly because it doesn't have ammo, and I'm just like, fuck yeah. This is useful, and I don't have to spend anything for it. Also, a while ago we had a tablet that said, Tojin emit, or something about Tojin that says, a silver sheen can reflect the light. That is actually a translation error. When we ever get to Tojin, and if I ever remember, I'll show you what happens if you try to use the silver sheen versus any other sheen. Or the required sheen, I should say. Aw. No! Bats! You piece of shit! Trying to get down here without getting exploded. Ugh. Everything about this floor is miserable. So there's the tablet. We won't be able to get to that for a while. And we get the map. Ah, that crucifix is coming in handy. So glad I got that. It's not a vital weapon to beat the game with, but it's just a really fantastic luxury once you unlock the Negaverse. Also, more unusual looking walls, but we can't do anything to them. Not yet, at least. As we go lower, we find more devious stuff. For one, we have a wizard who's a bit of a douche. But all wizards are douches. We just can't deal with it. Ah, there you go. Now this puzzle's fun because you see a really obvious chest. But you know what happens when you find La-Mulana chests that are obvious. This is why I got the shield. The shield is just so good. This is a goofy-ass puzzle, because when you examine this tablet eventually... Come on, there you go. My eyes are not hollowed-out holes. Now, that giant is the only giant with an eyeball in this game. That's a little suspect. Now, all that basically does is activate the elevator in the next room where we pass the red and blue fireballs. It's helpful, but ultimately not necessary. Now this is a really insidious puzzle, because if you see this thing and you think, hey, I should put a block there, but nope. Game lies to you. I actually had a friend take like, what, 4 hours trying to figure out how to get a block up the leg to that thing, and then he accidentally falls on it and just goes fucking insane. How am I standing still? What are you doing, La Mesa? Weird. Time of recording video game footage versus actually, you know, narrating it is weird. There's a puzzle I'm gonna say right now cannot be solved without the double jump, but I'm damn well gonna try. Not because the fuzzies make it difficult, because you literally need the double jump. And on my butt. Time to get out of here. Time for a bath. Let's take a lap. See, the elevator's working now. All because we gored out a guy's eye. But like I said, the elevator's not necessary. It's a nice puzzle to do, but really, what are you gonna do with it? So, this tablet is actually really insidious for a puzzle that's later in the game. And I really should probably remember to screen cap an untranslated version of this. But yeah, it's another puzzle where you have to untranslate a tablet in order to solve something. Back to this thing. Yeah, if you ever try to chop the ice, you're gonna get shocked by the wrath of God, but the thing is, there's always an enemy there that you just want to kill, so you'll just get fucking owned all the time. But yeah, the idea with this puzzle is that you can actively jump into that thing, but you need the double jump. Probably shouldn't have spoiled that, but whatever. Now, this puzzle's fun because, like I said before, you think, hey, I should probably put a block there. But, when you try to put a block there, the thing's actually fake. So, Unfortunately, I fuck it up the first time, so let's spare the time warp. This puzzle's actually a lot easier, again, with the double jump, like everything else here. But you could do it, you could actually do this puzzle without the double jump. Put that there. You go up here. And break that, for good measure. Fuck that trick. Stack that. Now you think, oh, you gotta do something to disable that laser light, right? Nope, concrete block blocks it. So we unlock something in the following room. Jump up here. Now the thing is, we solved the puzzle that gets rid of the laser near the chest. But we don't have double jump, so we can't get there anyways. So we did all that for nothing. I'll spare you the 3 laps I take to try and do stuff, and we'll just go over here. Now, to get the tower ruined, there's a quick and dirty puzzle that you could do. Like, if you didn't see it initially, there's a dais right there that opens that chest. It's a strict timing puzzle. You could easily figure it out, and you get health. I did that for the full heal. We'll explore Tower of Ruin later, because it requires a lot more stuff. For now, though, we'll just go here. And actually, that's the end of this video. We've done everything we could.